Over the years I found out that from some of these journals I can learn things that will help me be not only a better fly fisher, but a better fly tyer. I keep all kinds of notes, have for over 40 years. For example, here's a picture out of a fly tying book that, there's nothing wrong with these flies. They're beautiful, but they're expensive. They're expensive to make. The materials are very costly. They're hard to find in some cases, and they're time consuming to tie these flies. If you enjoy fly tying, that's fine. But if you enjoy fly fishing, you want to tie something that the fish will like. Well, many times these elaborate patterns won't work very well. They'll catch fishermen in the fly shop, but they won't catch fish in the water. If you want to catch fish in the water, you might try using something as simple as this. You take a hook, and I usually use black thread because most insects, their bodies seem to be dark colored, either black or brown, so any dark color will work. Now remember, this is an oversized hook. Incidentally, instead of cutting with scissors, it's better to just push against the sharp edge. That way you don't cut the wrong thing. What I'm going to show you is a simple way to tie the wings that will serve for hackle and wings. Now I'm going to take and add hackle. I use a dark gray or sometimes black hackle. Now the hackle I'm putting on here, as you can see, if you want to imitate a dun, you use gray or light black hackle and you wrap it thusly. This would represent a single midge or possibly a mayfly. I use the finger method of tying off. I like to control the shape of the head, and I like to leave a lot of extra space at the head of the fly. I find that it helps to tie the fly on without damaging the wings and the hackle. Notice now, that's it. That's the fly. I do not have any elaborate tail or wings or body coloring, and yet the fish will take this more readily than they will one of these fancy colored ones. Okay, what I'm going to show you now, you may laugh at this, but it works. Most expensive hackle does not have this dark colored webbing that you see inside this feather here. Expensive hackle doesn't have it, but expensive hackle is expensive. So if you buy hackle that doesn't cost as much and it does have webbing in it, there's still some things you can do to tie dry flies that work just as well as with the expensive hackle. This is very good Hoffman super grade hackle. You can get a lot of dry flies out of this. However, it's very expensive. The same thing can be had with less costly material hackle, even though it has the webbing in it which absorbs water. Simply treat the webbing so that it does not absorb water by using a water-based cement.